I'm Ricardo from Markbass. Thanks to Best Musician Magazine for coming, and I'm very happy to show the news, the big news that we have for the NAMM and for this new year. The first one is the Casa, Markbass Casa, that is my colleague from Zarki Papi, my colleague signature. It is a 500 watts solid state amplifier that looks vintage, and but with some new feature that open the range of sound from vintage to classic sound and more modern sound. There is two basic control, the bass and treble with gain. Plus, it's possible to switch on the 5-band EQ with ultra low to 20,000 Hertz control. So very easy, looks vintage, very light, like standard for Markbass. It is, and the name is Italian name. Casa means home, and the name was an idea from my colleague, because when he tried the amp and worked with Marco Di Virgilis, the owner of Markbass, on this amp, his idea was to have an amp that when the musician play, the bassist play, feel like home. And this is the result. Very light and very powerful. And we matched with the new line of a classic cabinet. This is the classic 108, is 1,600 watts, 810, very light, because we use our custom speaker, neodymium speaker from Markbass, with our specific. Very nice, and the line will be developed also with the 15, with the 410 and other models. This is just the start. We are having a very interesting feedback from people that come to NAMM, because they was looking for something from Markbass out of Markbass standard, more vintage oriented. The other news that we already introduced last year in the prototype version is the Evo 1, the Markbass Evo 1. Is a mix of classic and advanced technology, because look like a classic with a standard control, like it's a 2-channel amp, but each channel features 6 virtual amp that you can switch from solid state to tube to vintage, etc. And also it's possible to add some distorted sound from virtual amp, tube distorted. Very often bassists like to mix or reamp the bass sound coming in a distorted amplifier to mix and cut in the mix. And this allows to do this, but at the same time you can use like a 2-channel amplifier with one instrument or with 2 instruments simultaneously. So also for teacher and student, for practicing, it's very interesting. It's 500 watts. Thanks to the software, it's possible to decide what kind of amplifier you want inside the amplifier, and also what kind of effect, because there is one effect for channel, and you can decide what you want. Very interesting. Always 500 watts, very light, with a speaker emulator, so you can go direct to the PA or recording system. It's very interesting. It's a piece of technology. This is the big news for this year. Then there are a lot of news coming during the year, and stay tuned and visit markbass.com IT. IT, okay. Thank you very much.